started to follow me. Hat, don't go so far. You'll get left behind. Right, right. Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart. Yeah, he is. Of course he is. That's why he's so much trouble. He's always getting me into such mischief. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision. So she can't move them? There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had a disability in her legs. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened up with surprise, but there was no strength at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around, he would occasionally try to jump into her lap. So I think that girl with disability has her merits because it feels like you want to protect her and everything like that. So get off me! She says to the duck, obviously. She said that she made him and got down again. As I watched this exchange in the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire. Boys and girls are great, aren't they? They always walk around with those kind of tools. That's not really the case, though. I sometimes carry them with me. This is the first time I sat on grass in ages. Kimochi! It feels nice. As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched. This is a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can see it from my window. I wanted to come here just once. The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there was no windmills though. 5 years ago? I've just come. I always switch the girl's name. No wonder this guy is mad about his name being such a girl's name. I've just come back to this town. Oh, really? She directed her gaze at some far away. So you've come back to your hometown? Yeah. She said and looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. Hat. The duck twisted his neck and looked up at the sky. What is it, Hat? She was tempted to look up too. I wonder what that is. What's that? Something is flying. There was something floating in the air. It was crossing the lake, gradually getting closer. It's an airplane. At first I thought it was a paper airplane that she was throwing and was coming back to us, but it wasn't. We crossed the lake and eventually reached the air above the small hill where we are. An airplane? It's not paper, it's a real plane. But what is this? Its silhouette is much thinner than any plane I know, and the wings are really big. It's a glider, no doubt about it, that's a glider. A glider? I repeated the name as if to confirm it, and then looked to the sky once more. With its big white wings and wide silhouette, it reminded me somewhat of a seagull. I guess so, yeah, a seagull makes sense. Hey, look at it! It's turning! It's so pretty! The glider? It's continuing to turn leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so slowly. Of course, it doesn't have any thrust. As it proceeded slowly across the blue sky, it seems to be floating rather than flying. To fly in the wind like that, it looks like it would feel nice. Yeah. It's coming down. The turning glider looks as if it had given up on rising and came down towards the top of our hill. I mean, it's not like it was coming down to land. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? Did I notice us? Ah! I'm over here! Notice me! She earnestly stretched out her hand and waved towards the white aircraft floating in the sky. Oi! You're a duck. Why don't you just fly and see the island? That's really low. What if you were to hit one of the windmills? I don't know if the pilot noticed us or not. However, the wings reflected a gleaming light, and it really did look as if it was answering us, calling out to it. Then the glider turned its back to us and flew away, back to the other side of the lake where it had come from. Oh no, it's gone. She mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Why don't you just hurry up and like save this girl, dude? Poor girl. extended the little wings, which fly in the sky highly. Okay. Okay, so we're seeing these houses right now. I don't know. Oh, here we go. I fixed the flat tire and went with her into the town. This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to Windmill Hill, where we just now. This place is nice. I'll take you back to your home. Yeah. It's okay. It seemed like she was going to say it, but before I need to get a little closer to this girl if I want to walk her home. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can't bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house. Well, that makes sense. Thank you. Because of you, I was saved. Don't mention it. If your tire goes flat again, call me anytime. And here we go. I'm making sure I stay in her heart. Like, she has an option to choose me, right? I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously. Quack. Thank you. If you're really thanking me, you already did that just now. It was quite fun, like spending time with a friend. Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual too. The glider that what we had just seen was now flying in the air above the hill, where we were just now. So did I. That's the first time I'd seen a real one. You live in this town with like all this wind and everything. I now have some wonderful memories. She murmured quietly and giggled. Coupled with a cute and dainty appearance was her lovely smile. I don't know, this smile's not that lovely. Well then, oh look at that, that's a tsundere pose, you know, like a, it's not like I like you or anything. Well then, I better get going. Okay, take care. Sure, the wheels squeaked and she pushed the wheelchair along her hands down an empty street. Behind her, the duck wearing a hat waddled along with her. Hey! She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again. Okay. Oh, I got her to blush. What a player I am. She looked down, troubled and embarrassed. Oh, she looked troubled and embarrassed. Then left without saying anything. She sure was cute. Where is she from? You know, because people with disabilities, you just want to protect them, right? Yeah. Her appearance was quite graceful, as if she was the daughter of a rich family. A little lady with a duck? It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I'd better go. Now I'm going to dormitory called the Flying Fish Manor. Due to certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. While walking along the gently sloping street, I look up at the clouds above, floating so freely like that, they reminded me of the glider. That distinctive silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. Huff, puff! I finally found it! This place, is it? Is that it? There is a big difference between its appearance. It looks so old. Look at this. He's like, I've never seen a structure like this. That's like giving a tough-looking Japanese tosa a name like Lily. Lily's a really nice name. At least call it Maison du Flying Fish or something. Whew. That was why, even though I looked everywhere, I still couldn't find it. Because I thought, it's not this place. I completely ruled it out and then walked around this area. Even now, I still can't believe it, so I'll check the sign one more time. Flying Fish Manor. There's no doubt about it. Even so, I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, I know a lot about this place. It's an old European-style building on the shore of the lake, and because its appearance is a little spooky, when we were kids, we called the building the Witch's Mansion. As a test of courage, we would often sneak into the yard. We just thought it was a a rich person's residence, but it's a dormitory. Keifu, a private academy student dormitory. I can't just stand here in shock. I took a deep breath and stood up straight. May I come in? Put some clothes on. Oh, a visitor? Eyes up here, man. Come on. Oopsies. Sorry, my fault. Suddenly, a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumbled instantly. May I ask your name? I'm not used to this. I'm kind of like, this is the first time experience for me. She's the one who should have been worried about having been seen. But why am I the one feeling under pressure? We don't accept door-to-door sales, she says. What's up, Kana-chan? Oh, looks like we have a visitor. Oh, Megane girl. This girl seems like best girl. I'm gonna take her. She's definitely my type. A visitor. What? A guy? From inside, the other girl, the one wearing clothes, showed her face, but when she saw me, she let out a hysteric scream. At the same time, the glasses she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off. Kana-chan! Your clothes. Another girl appeared. Okay. Oh, Yuka, this is a known boy. Saw Kana-chan's naked body. No, she's wearing underwear. It's like a God of salvation, my cell phone rang. The word mom was shown on the display. Excuse me a minute. I quickly pressed the button to answer the call while swiftly escaping outside. Mom! My mom was asking me what it's like. Well, the place is full of girls. And I saw one in their underwear. Of course it is. This place is... Oh, Mom, you set me up. I had checked the sign over and over. Then I noticed a small thing writing in the corner. Girls' dormitory. This is the girls' dormitory. Oh, didn't I tell you? Did you do this on purpose? What is this? What kind of mother are you? My mom's my wingman. From now on, I'm going to be this place dorm's mother, aren't I? It's fine. The owner and the boarding students have all accepted it. Just now, they were screaming at the top of their lungs. Oh, did you go into the changing room by mistake? This mother of mine, she's enjoying the situation. Creak. The front door opened slightly, and the girls from just now were peeking through. What happened, Sana-chan? He's still here. When I called out to them, like a surprised turtle, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door. What should I do here? This is the situation. So now she's wearing clothes. So you're the new dorm mother. Oh, so I'm the new dorm mother? So I have to cook for these people? While I was explaining the situation, the boarding students, apart from the girl in the underwear who was putting on some clothes, surrounded me, but kept their distance, and watched me. This is no good, is it? A boy being the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory? That's alright, isn't it? From behind the underwear girl, she was wearing the clothes now, but they were pretty gaudy, were some girls who looked like they were hiding, but they were nodding and agreeing. If nobody comes here, that will be a bigger problem. Yes, that's right, but I just thought it would be someone older. Yeah. Well, she's pretty cute too. Yeah, instantly, there is now one more person than before. She was kind of timid and looking to be the same age or maybe a year younger than me. What was it? Did you say your name was Aoi? How old are you? I'm still a student. From tomorrow I'll be going to Keifu Academy. I'm in 2nd grade. So you are in a grade below. Okay, so this is my senpai. Okay. Senpai, onegaishimasu. What do you want? Me and hihihi. The person who came to speak to all of you is my mother. And well, she's kind of half tricked me into accepting the job as a dorm mother. My mom has a job connected to real estate and her company manages this property.
Well then,